the Jedi.
All right, here we go. In first place, or the first nomination, goes to Dan again. This guy, I mean, he just nearly gets nominated every fucking week this week. Pretty crazy that the middle chapter of each Star Wars trilogy is the best one. I disagree with that. The last one is the best one in the prequels. The middle one is definitely the best one in the originals. And the middle one of the sequels is by far the worst Star Wars movie or the worst Star Wars content to ever exist. So that's your first nomination, first nominee. The next one is Mace R. Lorian. I think he changed it because it used to be Mace R. Windu, didn't it? If it's the same person. Coolest scene in the movie, and I don't give a fuck that it wasn't lore accurate. It is now. Dudes made 30-minute YouTube videos raging at this scene. Yes, because it wasn't lore accurate, and you're just okay with that, and it's lore accurate now. No, just because they put it in still doesn't mean that it's lore accurate. Am I going to have to pause this?
Fire on that cruiser!
Fire on that cruiser! Ah! Even this isn't lore accurate. They get pushed away from the fucking lightsaber. I can't watch any more of this. Fucking does a hyperspace jump. Oh, God, they dragged this out. So pretty. So lore breaking and lore destruction. That's a pretty dumb take. That's a pretty good nomination for Seal of the Week, that one there. Number 3 comes from Star Wars Holocron. Why are we not surprised? Why are we not surprised? This week's episode of The Mandalorian is the best of Season 3 thus far, providing a refreshing dose of escapism while expanding the scope and scale of the story in an engaging manner. I'm sorry, did that episode that we just went through fucking expand the scope and scale of the story in an engaging manner? Fucking escapism. Fucking it made me destroy like, ah! Sorry, I kind of fucked that one up. I always read these beforehand and I'm usually pretty okay with it. But anyway, I fucked it up. Next, we have the one that you guys picked. Bo-Katan dropping everything to help Grogu save his dada holds a special place in my heart. What happened to him? They are your 4 nominations for this week's Seal of the Week. Let me get the poll in the chat for you. Let's just quickly scan over these again. So we've got Dan saying, pretty crazy, the middle chapter of each Star Wars trilogy is the best one. We've got this crazy lore destruction scene being praised, and they don't give a fuck that it's lore breaking, and the fact that they're pissed off that dudes made 30-minute YouTube videos raging about the scene. We've got Star Wars Holocron saying that episode 3 was a refreshing dose of escapism, and how it expanding the scale and scope of the story. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. It was the biggest fucking load of garbage. Then we get Bo-Katan dropping everything to help Grogu save his dada holds a very special place in my heart. There are your nominations. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, he used it! Yo. He used it! Grizzy, you fucking legend. He used the seal clap. Poll is ending. And in last place, we have number 1, Dan. Sorry, you didn't get it this week. Pretty crazy how the middle chapter of each Star Wars trilogy is the best one, which is completely false. Let's say second and third place, because they both ended up with the same, is 3 and 4. So Star Wars Holocron, sorry, you didn't get it again this week, with his take on Chapter 18 being a refreshing dose of escapism while expanding on the scope and scale of the story. Fucking absolute idiots. And, of course, the Bo-Katan dropping everything to help Grogu save his dada holds a special place in my heart. And then in first place, with the winner of this week's Seal of the Week is Mace R. Windu, I believe it was. Mace R. Lorian. Coolest scene in the movie, and I don't give a fuck that it wasn't lore accurate. It is now. Dudes made 30-minute YouTube videos raging at this scene with the Holdo maneuver. So congratulations to you, Mace. You win this week's Seal of the Week.